morning, YouTube. I wish you would say, right, action or something like action. You know, just give me a clue that you're filming me. Right, well, morning, YouTubers. Right, before we start this week, I've got to mention that I had a phone call off the father-in-law last Sunday. Now, he's not happy with you, Graham, actually, and he's looking forward to meeting you. And I just want to give you a bit of history about him, because he's a retired Hells Angel, and well, I say retired, he still runs a little group of 2 Hells Angels in a quiet little village in Suffolk. And to be honest with you, he really was a bit miffed with you, the fact that, you know, your attitude about you never apologise. No, I never apologise. So he wants to have a word with you, and then the mother-in-law, well, she definitely wants a word with you. She definitely wants a word.
I still won't be apologising. So.
Well, I'm just saying, you know, I had him on the phone. They want a word with you. And the brothers are both black belt karate. One of them taught Chuck Norris how to pillow fight.
Did he?
Yeah. So you want to be worried?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be worried at the time. Just 1 minute.
So anyway, I digress. So let's fill you in with what's been happening this week. We have taken the van out on a maiden voyage, and we've taken it to the MOT station. Sadly, I say sadly, it failed, and it failed on 3 pathetic things. One, just bear with me, one being that the door handle catch to open the door, the driver's side door. It failed on that because it was broken at the back and it wouldn't open the door properly. Well, it did when we left, but obviously it's wrenched it a bit too hard and it's broken it, and therefore it couldn't open the driver's side door. So it failed on that. It also failed on 2 electric motors in the headlamps. Now, I didn't realise that these vehicles have them tilting headlights, you know, that do that, and they have two little electronic motors in each light. It failed because he operated the switch inside the cab and nothing happened. So it failed on those 3 things, which I was gobsmacked, actually. The MOT station came out and said, you know, I've got to be honest with you. He says, you know, it's good news. I said, oh, it's passed. He said, no. He said, it's good news that the van's in really good nick. Everything else is bang on. He says, the bad news is it's failed on these three stupid things. I went, right, okay. So I'm not despondent. I'm quite happy. I've got it rebooked in for all being well for Wednesday of next week. We've wrecked it. I've had Graham here this morning. I mean, what we did, we're on Saturday today. So I had Graham here today helping me out. He's managed, I'll tell you why they weren't working, because there's a little ball joint type thing on these motors inside these 2 headlights, and they weren't connected to the tilt mechanism inside of the light. So he couldn't manually adjust them because they weren't connected, and he did say to me, if I could have manually adjusted them for you, I would have passed it, but I couldn't. And the fact that the door handle snapped in my hand, he says, I thought it was a bit petty, to be honest with you, but anyway, nice guy. Said bring it back in next week, get them 3 little things done, and he says no problem. So anyway, it's going back in, all being well, on Wednesday, and with the intent, because we are planning on going to the Overland show next week, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that's the plan. So we are ticking boxes, but I'll take you outside because I'll show you what else we've been doing this week. So if you follow me, Graham. Kerry's got on with the door cards. Let me show you the door cards. Kerry's 2-packed all the door cards. She's Raptored all the inner footwells for me.
Yeah, quite good, aren't they?
She's also, this is Kerry's doing, by the way. Kerry did this. Kerry's Raptored all the way around, as we said that this is what was going to get done. So it's all been Raptored all the way around. We've got all the lights, bear with me, we've got all the lights fitted, working, all MOT passable, all done. Kerry's put a little bit of artwork on it. This is a temporary thing, but she's put it on so people, if you spot it, you know where to go. We've got the ladders back on, so that's done. We've wrapped it all the way around. We've got 6 new tyres on.
They're chunky, proper chunky, aren't they?
We went and got these put on yesterday, didn't we, when we took it for the MOT?
Yeah.
So it's all been raptored. All been raptored. Oh, what's red? Oh, by the way, I put my new wing mirrors on that I keep smacking my head on. You didn't say watch your head, did you? It's so typical of you.
Oh,
that.
something to film.
Right, so we've done all that. Oh no, you can't do that. You have to set that bit out. So yeah, going back to these, inside of your headlight here, if you take this plastic cover off, there's a little motor, and I'll tell you now, I inquired at Mercedes today as to how much those little motors are, and they're coming in at £82 plus VAT. If you want the complete unit, the complete light unit without the bulbs, that's coming in at £165.
Yeah, it's a bit pricey.
It's a bit pricey, isn't it?
Mm.
So anyway, like I say, they're both working now. The lights are adjusting, jobs are good, and so happy bunny. So that's what we've been doing. You spent a bit of time on the lights and got that sorted out, didn't you?
Yeah, I've got the motors sorted out and they're all right now. There was just set up wrong. I think they've been off before. I think somebody's had them off before and not put them back right.
Yeah.
Only took me 3 hours, didn't it, to work it out? But
3 hours?
I worked it out.
Yeah, but you didn't work 3 hours, did you? You had 2.5 hours off for coffee.
2.5 hour tea breaks and then half an hour to work it out.
So that's what we've been doing.
And that one was a nightmare.
Yeah.
But it's done now. They're all going now.
So like I say, 6 new tyres. We've got the diesel heater working, haven't we?
Yeah.
We put some diesel in and got the diesel heater working, so that's that done. So tomorrow, it's been Sunday, I mean we're trying now to get things moving forward. It's not going to be finished by next week. I reckon there's still at least another possibly 2 weeks worth of work on it before we get round to giving it a spray job, because it is going to get sprayed. There's a couple of 3 days worth of work inside to finish off inside. But I ain't going to show you any more that's been going on inside because
we want to save that for the van tour, don't we?
We're saving a lot of the things now, aren't we, for the van tour. So I suppose really there might not be a video next week, might there?
There may not be, but I'll do some of the Overland show anyway. We'll see what vehicles we can get on video for the Overland show next week, and we'll bring that. I'll do a video next week and see what we can get from there, and then we'll I'll put it up for Saturday or something. Yeah. You will go. We're going to the show, aren't we? So at least we can show what it's like.
So that's what we've been doing.
This week really has been all about the MOT, hasn't it? We've been really checking, checking stuff for the MOT and that, and we needed to get it through the MOT ready for next week, and so that's what really we've been concentrating on. But as I say, to bail on them 2 or 3 things, I think it's pretty good. I'd take that. I mean, to be honest with you, as you all know, when you're taking your vans for an MOT, or even your car, you're all apprehensive, aren't you? Yeah.
And
I
know I was, but I would rather know if there's anything wrong than
The trouble is, we took it to a strict place as well, didn't we?
Yeah,
we did take it to the council.
We took it to the council
where they do the taxes and everything. So they are pretty strict.
They really are strict, and they deal with a lot of these buses, so they know them inside out.
Yeah.
So we deliberately took yours there and took mine there. We took this one there, didn't we? And I'm really pleased, to be honest with you, considering that, you know, it's been sat on my drive now for 6 months, and it's had the back end completely ripped out and rebuilt, and all the underneath redone, and you know, it was a pleasant surprise that it failed on some 3 trivial things, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it was only bits.
They were trivial, so
they're
trivial.
done. A day later,
well,
they're done.
Well, yeah, they're done. So
we've done them. So
I now need to ring them on Tuesday to get it booked back in again, all being well, for Wednesday, with the intent of travelling down to Stratford on Friday. That's the intent. All being well.
So if you're at Stratford next week, pop and see us. If you see us, come and give us a shout. We'll have a talk to you. Well, we'll do a video next week, but it will be about Stratford. Yeah. Because we're not going to get much more work done on this. It's MOT. We're just concentrating on getting it through the MOT, and that's the most important thing. So Stratford will bring you next week, and then a week after, hopefully. Maybe the van tour. Maybe. But we'll keep you informed. We'll keep you in touch and everything like that. So, as I say, thanks for joining us. Thanks for the thumbs up. I know the videos are a bit slow in last week and coming this week, and times are different. But I'm uploading from my van now, and it's sometimes a little bit difficult. So, thanks for watching again as normal. We'll see you next week. Take care. Thanks for the thumbs up. And we'll see you on the next one.